Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt with our Tuesday workout. We're going to begin today with 3 rounds through of the warm-up, so that's going to take a little bit longer time, but the workout is exactly 20 minutes, so we'll have plenty of time for both warm-up, workout, and cool down. Begin with 45 seconds of jumping rope. So start off nice and easy. We're going to do some jumping in the workout, so you don't need to bomb right into double unders. You can work on alternating styles, do some crossovers, not like that, make it go all the way past your feet. Practice stuff that you might see in the open if you're interested in practicing for the open, and I'll bring up more of that later. And now I gotta try another one of these crossovers, see if I can actually do it. There we go, okay. I had to prove it to myself. Do some double unders in the later rounds. We are 99% sure that is gonna come up during the CrossFit Open, so it's always good to be proficient on those movements. 8 kips and 8 scap pull-ups. So this is preparing us for pull-ups. And this is a combination, you guys, if you've been here a while, you've seen this enough, but we're working on shoulder blade, range of motion, and strengthening the small stabilizer muscles. So these are my scap pull-ups. I'm shrugging down, elbows stay straight. Same thing on the kips, but now I'm going forward, reverse. And that is how we warm up, prepare, and strengthen those smaller stabilizing muscles in the shoulders, as well as build the rhythm that we're gonna need for the pull-ups that we're gonna do later in the workout. Next, I want you to grab a PVC pipe and a barbell if you want to for the later rounds, but start off with pass-throughs, making sure to keep those elbows as straight as possible to preserve the stretch in the shoulders and the pecs. And then we're gonna get 2 different shoulders to overhead movements: the push press, dip, drive, press, and the push jerk, which is a jump, press and land, and stand tall. Especially on these warm-up sets, I want you to really emphasize the deep drop into that catching position of the push jerk, and that will help your body to remember that movement pattern and to stay fresh on that as we go into the workout. That is definitely the more efficient of the 2 movements. However, a lot of times when you get fatigued and it's like you're 18 minutes deep into this 20-minute AMRAP, your fatigue state will limit the amount that your legs really want to bend, and you'll end up just grinding out some really slow, challenging push presses, when if you would rely on your legs, even though they're more tired, they are always going to be more powerful than your arms, okay? So try to stick with that push jerk movement as long as you can. And then after each set of that sequence, I want you to set up one element of the workout. So you could set up the box jump overs next, or you could go to your shoulders to overhead, get your barbell out, you could get the pull-up bar set up. Any of those are just fine. So the workout's gonna be a 20-minute AMRAP. You're gonna do 15 reps of a pull-up, and then this is where I want to give everybody some options. 8 to 10 chest to bars is another option. So when we do our chest to bar pull-up, same motion, same rhythm as a regular pull-up, only now we're looking for physical contact of somewhere between your sternum and your collarbone to the bar, and it dramatically changes the difficulty of the pull-up. So instead of just getting my chin over, I'm pulling even harder, even higher to get a part of my chest to physically touch the bar. This can still be done assisted, right? And it can still be done jumping. Those are all good options. And it's kind of like deficit push-ups, where you're adding a relatively small range of motion to the exercise, but you will absolutely feel it significantly more in the lats and the shoulder muscles that continue that pull to not just underneath your chin with your neck reached up like that, but all the way to your chest, right? Another option would be some bar muscle ups or getting out of the pool, right? So for both of those two, you end up on top of the bar, and I'll try to demo it right here if I can. But on these ones, the more difficult the movement becomes, the smaller the reps that I want you to do as a part of the round. So if program 15 reps of a pull-up, and I would say like 8 to 10 bar or chest to bar pull-ups, and maybe 3 to 5 bar muscle ups, right? But the bar muscle up, you're starting with that kipping rhythm, getting all the way up over the top and locking the arms out, and then coming down and resetting and doing it again. And like I said, smaller reps of that. However, if you are considering the open as like an important part of your yearly fitness journey, then I would absolutely be getting yourself ready for some of those movements to make an appearance in the open. And a lot of times the way they do it is they'll have like round 1 of this workout has pull-ups and thrusters at a certain weight. Round 2, we'll have chest to bar pull-ups and thrusters. Round 3, we'll have bar muscle ups and thrusters. So it usually doesn't start out with the more challenging elements, but they can pop up later on in the workout. So it's good to be able to do them, and especially be able to do them when you're in a fatigued state, okay? The next exercise is shoulders to overhead. This is at a moderate weight. This is a weight where I would imagine you're gonna have to start taking breaks somewhere in the middle of the workout. Maybe the first couple rounds you can get all 20 reps unbroken, but it should be say 60%, 65% of your 1 rep max of this movement. So shoulders to overhead from the floor. I pick the bar up to my shoulders, and then I can either do my jerk or push press, right? But any way you slice it, we're going from the shoulders to that locked out overhead position for 20 reps. Now on this one, especially as we move towards the open, make sure that you are both starting in that shouldered position, finishing elbows straight, knees straight, hips extended, all right? I wanna make sure I'm not getting to this position and then bringing the bar down. That is an extremely common thing that we see around here when people are rushing and trying to go fast, or you're just tired, and all of those would be no repped in a competition environment, okay? The last one is box jump overs. So this one will be on the 20 and the 16, and the only rule here is like your entire body has to travel over the center of the box, so you can't go around the box or jump and kick your feet out to the side. That's not safe anyway, but try to jump onto the box, and then you can step down and go over, back onto the box, step down. If you wanna jump clean over the box, that's an option. It just takes a lot more energy, okay? We're doing a 20-minute AMRAP of those 3 exercises in those workout increments, and then scaling up or down as you see fit. Make sure you discuss with a coach before you engage one of those higher level scaling options to make sure that it's appropriate for you, okay? Thank you guys, and have a great day. I'll see you on Wednesday.